You know, I was here when the Clean Air Act amendments were passed in the early 90s. We were very clear in that legislation that we were regulating certain criteria pollutants. We talked about CO2 and decided that was not something that should be covered by the Clean Air Act. It's not designed to. The limits in the Clean Air Act don't apply to CO2. And again, CO2 is odorless, colorless, tasteless. It's not a threat to human health in terms of being exposed to it. We create it as we talk back and forth. And if you go beyond that, on a net basis, there's ample evidence that warming generically, however it's caused, is a net benefit to mankind. So I think the first serious lawsuit brought against it, it'll fall on its face.
Sarah Palin has recently been speaking more to these issues. Specifically, she had an op-ed in the Washington Post largely about the climate science emails, and even said the president should boycott the climate talks. What effect do you think she'll be having on this debate?
Well, I would disagree. I like Sarah Palin as a person, and I respect her as a former governor and as a Republican leader. I would disagree with her, though. I think the president's got every right to go to Copenhagen. He's made environmentalism a part of his agenda. I got no problem with that. I would hope President Obama is open-minded enough to admit that we might need to take a step back, or at least take a time out while we check the facts, so to speak.